Hey there YouTube, QiYi here, back again for another video today. Today we're actually going to be looking at some of my 2 and 3 color 3x3 stickerless cubes. I'm going to basically just go through, show you exactly what they are, how you can make them, and I don't know, I guess just show and tell. Let's get right into it. Okay, and here are the 5 different 2 color and 3 color 3x3s. As you can see, these are made out of QiYi Warrior W cubes. That's the matte finished budget cube from QiYi, and actually I really like these cubes. I just noticed one day that I actually had 6 of them laying around and decided to do something with them. I actually made one of these a while back with the translucent stickerless U-Long. I made 2 different 2 color cubes, but those were actually, let's see if I can find one here of this style, basically where the 2 opposite colors are the same color, so it makes a 3 color cube. One cube I saw recently that was kind of interesting was the Penrose cube, so actually I decided to design the first one's here after a Penrose cube. I was curious if I make a Penrose cube that was not pillowed, and I can make it out of existing 3x3s that I have. I will buy a Penrose cube here eventually. But as you can see, these turn pretty well, and these will basically solve exactly like a Penrose cube because they have the 2 sides that are adjoining, and it's a 3 color cube. Another thing I decided to make out of a few of them here are these 2 color cubes. These ones are kind of interesting. Basically has 2 adjoining colors, and then basically it's just 3 adjoining colors in a line like that, and on the other side is 3 adjoining colors in a line like that. So the solve on these cubes is actually quite interesting. I'm sure once you got it used to it, it'll be a little bit easier, but like on the Penrose cube, you have this piece here that can be switched either direction and you won't know it. So I mean, you get a small, I don't know if it's a parody or if it's a, I don't know what they call it exactly, but it's not placed correctly basically. But you can also get that on some of these cubes, like right here. You can't tell exactly which way is that one's flipped. You can't tell which way the corners are flipped, and a couple other anomalies like that. So you will find some interesting things. If I throw these 3 different variants into checkerboard, you'll definitely see some more interesting things here. As you can see on the standard 3 color cube, that does nothing to the cube. It actually is exactly as it would be if it wasn't in checkerboard. On the 2 color cube, it has one side with the checkerboard, the other side, other 4 here are solved, and then one more side. So 2 sides checkerboarded, 1 solved. On the Penrose cube, it actually looks like a fairly normal checkerboard, so that's really interesting also. Of course, it has white and white on a couple of them and all that, but it actually looks fairly normal. So the Penrose cube has the most standard checkerboard pattern. So as for how you can make these, basically what I did, I just pulled apart each one of these cubes. I actually think I shot some video during the construction of these, so I'll put that here. But anyway, as you can see here, you basically just pull apart these middle pieces there, the edges, you pull apart the quarters, and then you just kind of organize them, stick them back together in the orientation you want. It's fairly simple. I mean, there's really no modification here other than pulling apart the cubes and sticking it back together. So you can really make a 3-color cube. You can make 2 different 3-color cubes with any standard 2 cubes that you may have that are stickerless. You basically just pull them apart, you switch the pieces, and then you have 2 3-color cubes to solve, which they really are an interesting solve. Let me just do a quick one here on the standard 3-color cube and just see if I can spot any normal or oddball anomalies. That's about a good scramble. As you can see, in its scrambled state, it doesn't look super scrambled, even less so on the 2-color models. I'm not sure my camera's going to run out of battery here, but hopefully not. So anyway, let's just quickly get into the solve of this. Just go completely beginner's method on this one here, and by that I mean like beginners, whatever. I'll do F2L pairs where I can see them, and otherwise I kind of just have to go with standard insertions like that. Got to line up it's like that one there where it's not going to fit. So I mean, there's another one they have to put in there that is going to fit, which in this case right has the edge. But anyway, it solves fairly similar until you get to certain stages, and those can be kind of confusing. Such as this one right here, where you have headlights, and you also have headlights in the back. So in this case, let's see exactly what that would be. I think that would be a case where you do, let's see here. I don't remember all the different anomalies with these things, but there definitely are a couple. Let's see. And as you can see, you can get that case there where there's 2 things, the other 2 sides are solved. So in this case, I believe, let's see here. It's not an edge flip. What exactly is it when that happens? Pretty sure it's one of these where there's just 2 of them. So, I mean, you do this algorithm right there, and there you go. Now it's solved. So, actually, I'm definitely not trying to teach anybody how to solve this right there because, I mean, I just go completely intuitively on it. But as you can see, this case, which I believe is U-perm or something, I don't go by perm numbers. I really don't know them all. I just kind of... Okay, so I had to charge a battery and get that in there. I'm not sure exactly where I left off, but basically, I guess I was leaving off on the way you have to do whatever perm that is to solve the cube. So it does have a couple weird like parity things, but they're not actually parity. They just seem sort of odd, which would be like the 2 there and 1 right there. So anyway, I guess that's the 3-color. Oop, did that wrong. Guess that's a 3-color cube. On the 2-color cubes, there's the same types of things there. Basically just odd misrepresentation, I think might be the word for that. And some little odd things. So anyway, I guess that's just my quick video on my 2 and 3-color cubes. These are definitely pretty neat. I would recommend making those for somebody who wants an odd challenge to solve. You can see how fast you can solve them. The 3-color with the 2 on top, 2 on bottom actually can be a pretty good speed solve. I mean, you can actually get those pretty quick. And obviously, don't have to get QiYi Warrior W's, so those solve pretty fast. Okay, so anyway, hopefully that was of some interest to people there. I'm not sure how scattered it was or whatever, but anyway, I just made those, so I wanted to show them off. It's a quick show and tell. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe below if you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos like this in the future. Noah out. Goodbye.